Dan Galusha, welcome to another edition of Dan's Fish and Tales. I'm inside, as you can tell, and working on some of my tackle, getting it ready for open water season, and thinking about a few things that I can pass out to you guys as tips. One of them is a hook keeper. Now, you don't really think about that, because most rods, such as this Casting King right here, they have got a hook keeper where you can put on your just hook your lure right into it right there. It's right down here. Just put it there and away you go. But some of the rods that are actually kind of nice quality. I got a handing one here. Extremely nice. Lightweight. Great for like finesse style fishing with bait casting. I never really thought about it when I bought this rod. All I was looking at was the rod itself and what it was like. Most of them have the keepers. No keeper on this one. None whatsoever. So I got it stuck up here right now. This is a Z-Man swim bait, by the way, and a lightweight one. Another place that I've stuck them before, back when we really didn't have a lot of the keeper stuff, is right up here in the reel. But these reels are made a little bit different. I always hated doing that, really, but I did it. And the same on these guides. I really hate hooking them anywhere around the guide foot or whatever. This one's in the guide foot. So what do? Well, at one time Norma, and Norman still does, Norman makes it's a keeper, but it's one that you have to put on your rod and slide it over. It's like a big O-ring, and then you got another little O-ring on top, so it's all rubber. And what I had problems with those is a few of those broke, which they would, and I think pretty much anything you get like this is going to break. So I found something, and it's put out, there's several different companies that's got them. I found that out. This one is Fishnu that has it. It's F-I-S-H-U-N. Fishnu, N-U. I got it backwards. That's what I said. Never heard of that company before, but I found them. And there's a lot of companies that got them. They make them in all different colors. I happen to get this color. For one reason is this has got a green on the rod. I thought, yeah, this will kind of match it up okay. What the heck. Otherwise, I'd have got some black ones. And they come with O-rings like this. And these particular ones were supposed to come with 3 O-rings. Get the ones that have come with 3. I don't see the 3 in this thing. I see 2, and that's about it. But hopefully, this size right here, this is the smallest one, is going to work. And I'll show you. What you do is you say this is your rod, and it has to have a little foot on the bottom of that. You can see that. That's to protect the rod from the thing. And you got these little wings on either side right here. Well, this goes into those wings like that, goes around the rod, and then puts into that. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get you down here where you can see it, and we're actually going to put that on this rod so that we can see what it does. Okay, here's the rod. You got to pick your spot where you're going to want it. And right here is actually the model number. Kind of hate to cover that up, but I'm going to, because back here, it's not a level surface. Up here, you got all this imprinting. It's not really real level, even this where this is. I could put it on the bottom, but most of your keepers are up here on top, and that's where I want it. So what we do is we get that lined up, and again, we look at that foot that's on the bottom of it. And get it into the spot that you want it. The thing's going to want to turn on me. I can tell that right now. See how the rod does? This actually would probably be better to put on without the reel on the thing, because that reel's wanting to rotate like that. So you might want to take the reel off, but we're going to try to get this done so that you can see what we do with it. Like I said, you gotta get it held into the right location. And again, that reel is acting kind of a pain in the hind end, to tell you the truth. That reel's just wanting to rotate. Look at that thing. It's exactly what it's doing. You know something? We're going to take that reel off. We are, because this reel is a problem. So we're going to take that, rotate it off, get the reel off. Now we ought to be able to do that a lot better than we were trying before. Hold that on. Get the O-ring on there. You can tell this is not a tremendously easy task. I mean, it's nothing that's going to take major tool. There we go. Okay, that's it. I just put you can see the O-ring there, and then I put it around and wrapped it around there. Made it a lot easier without that reel on there. Now we'll take and we'll put the reel back on so that I can show you what we've actually got here. Tighten that down in there. Okay, now we got the keeper. Let's take this loose from up there. We'll release the line and see how it works. There we go. Goes right into that slot. And looks like it's going to hold pretty good. So I said that's a keeper. There's another slot back here. Don't hear too much about that. You know something? We're going to try that. Yeah, works back there too. So actually you got two spots you can put that. You can put it either here or you can put it up there into that little hole that you've got in it like I showed you. So either way, you got yourself a keeper now on a rod that did not have one. Very simple, really. I mean, even though you got to get that around there. But again, make sure you got the right size washers. Don't get the one that's just got big washers, because you're probably going to be in trouble, because an awful lot of your rods, like this particular finesse casting rod, this handing fishing that's what this one is, and there I don't think any of theirs have got keepers, so you're probably going to want some of those, but it seems like it's holding pretty good. I do notice that there's a little wobble here in it. Don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, see how it's wiggling? That I'm not real thrilled with. I would hope that it would hold down just a little bit tighter than that. But really, you know, you're not winching these down. And if it even holds so that it'll work like that, that's better than not having it. Anyway, that's what you do in order to put a keeper on a rod that does not have a keeper. As I said, that was a tip that I guess you'd call it a tip. At least it shows you how to put a keeper, as I said, on a rod that does not have a keeper. And there are different types you can have. Now, there are some that you can get that you have to use a cement for. I'm not sure I'd want to do that. There's always a possibility of some damage there somehow. And if you really want to, and you're good at it, doing regular rod work yourself and doing some wraps, you could do that. You could get a regular just wire keeper and put that on and wrap it good and use your rod varnish and all that sort of stuff and stick it down good. But if you want something quick like this, and you can see now I got a spot for the lure. Seems like it's going to work really good. We'll be finding out, and we'll let you know later in the season if the things crap out on us. So until next time, get out on the water and enjoy a great day of fishing.